Right now, less than 30 people have ever seen this place with their own eyes. More humans have walked on the moon than have touched the bottom of this trench. 7 miles below the surface, the pressure is strong enough to crush a submarine like an empty soda can. And something down there still isn't fully explained. This is the Mariana Trench, and we are going down. The descent begins. We start at the surface, in the western Pacific Ocean, near the island of Guam. The water looks calm, almost peaceful, but underneath us is a crack in the Earth's crust, nearly 1,580 miles long, longer than the entire length of California. At 200 meters down, sunlight disappears. This is called the Twilight Zone. Colors vanish first. Red disappears at just 5 meters, then orange, then yellow. By the time we reach 1,000 meters, we are in total, permanent darkness. No light has ever touched this water. Not once in Earth's history. The Midnight Zone, 1,000 to 4,000 meters. Here, the pressure is already 100 times what you feel on the surface. Creatures here don't have eyes that work like ours. Some don't have eyes at all. Instead, they glow. Nearly 90% of animals at this depth produce their own light, a trick called bioluminescence. Why does that matter? Because in a world with zero sunlight, light itself becomes a weapon and a trap. Some fish use glowing lures to attract prey straight into their jaws. Others flash light to confuse a predator, then vanish into the dark while it's still blinded. We are only a third of the way down, and the pressure is about to become the real enemy. The abyss, 4,000 to 6,000 meters. At this depth, the water pressure would collapse most submarines instantly. For comparison, at sea level, you have about 1 kilogram of pressure pushing on every square centimeter of your body. Here, it's over 400 kilograms on every square centimeter. And yet, life exists. Scientists have found fish here with no bones, no swim bladder, almost no solid structure at all, just soft tissue and water, built specifically so the pressure has nothing hard to crush. It's not that life survives down here despite the crushing depth. It evolved to use the crushing depth as protection. But we're still not at the bottom. There's one more zone. The Hadal Zone, 6,000 to 11,000 meters. This is named after Hades, the Greek god of the underworld, and that name fits. At the very bottom, called Challenger Deep, we are nearly 11,000 meters down, almost 7 miles beneath the waves. If you placed Mount Everest into this trench, its peak would still sit over 2 kilometers underwater. The pressure here is over 1,000 atmospheres. That's the same as if 50 jumbo jets were stacked on top of your body, all at once. Human lungs would collapse instantly. Bones would fracture. This is one of the most hostile environments in our entire solar system, and it's on our own planet. So here's the real question. What's actually down there? In 1960, 2 men, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh, became the first humans to reach Challenger Deep. What they reported shocked scientists. They saw a flatfish moving along the bottom. Life at the most crushing depth on Earth.
Decades later, in 2012, filmmaker James Cameron went back down alone. He found something almost stranger. Near total silence, a barren moon-like landscape, and tiny shrimp-like creatures called amphipods, thriving in complete darkness, at a depth where nothing should survive comfortably. But here's what most people don't know. Scientists have also found something else down there. Plastic. A plastic bag was documented at the very bottom of Challenger Deep, the deepest point on Earth, and human trash got there before most humans ever will. And that's not even the strangest part. The unexplained sound.
In 2014, scientists using deep ocean microphones recorded a sound coming from near the trench. It was nicknamed the Western Pacific Biotwang. It didn't match any known whale call. It didn't match any known machine, earthquake, or geological activity on record. For months, researchers had no explanation. Eventually, most scientists linked it to a rare baleen whale call. But even now, some specific recordings from that region remain difficult to fully classify. In a place this dark, this crushing, and this unexplored, even sound becomes a mystery. The closing thought. We have mapped more of the surface of Mars than we have mapped the bottom of our own oceans. Over 80% of Earth's ocean floor remains unexplored. Think about that. The trench you just traveled through in a few minutes took decades for humans to even partially understand. And we've still only sent a handful of people to see it directly. There could be species down there that have never been recorded, sounds that have never been identified, landscapes no camera has ever captured. So here's the question worth sitting with. If we've explored more of outer space than the deepest place on our own planet, what does that say about what we still don't know, about the world we're already standing on?